Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, The State of the World on Wednesday, September 2nd, 2020. Well, what is it? Let's see if we can find out. Here we go. Okay, as of earlier this evening, we had 6,131,550 confirmed U.S. cases in the U.S., and we had 186,655 people have passed away from this virus. A real tragedy because it's been completely mismanaged from the very beginning by our President of the U.S. and the leaders of other countries. We have to really take this seriously. After national lockdown, we have to test everybody, and anyone who tests positive, trace their contacts, and so on. And then isolate those who test positive, quarantine them, and get them well. And everyone should wear a mask when in public. Go out only when you need to, and social distancing. And we need to definitely get all the personal protective equipment needed by everyone, and also the hospital equipment we need. We have to get all the tests we need. That wasn't done by this president, and we're all suffering for it. 186,655 fatalities. Trump is only saying what he needs to say. He wants to win a re-election. He's trying to get money to hire a public relations firm to put out positive messages about everything is fine, no need to worry. He thinks that'll help him win re-election. 186,000 plus fatalities, and he's hiring a public relations company. Why not spend those millions of dollars on managing this virus and getting everyone tested? Well, that's not happening just yet. So remember, we have an election coming up. Make sure you're registered to vote. Learn about the candidates and the issues on your ballot. Volunteer for candidates and issues you're interested in. And make sure you vote. Very important. Vote absentee. Check your state. Find out what the rules are. Get an absentee ballot mailed to you, and then fill it out and mail it back. That's the safe way to do it with this coronavirus. We also still have a lot of police violence, law enforcement violence is called, against people of color. And it's very, very sad. There have been a lot of protests about that, especially after the murder of George Floyd in Minnesota by a white police officer. And the protests are surging. It's an old problem in our country. Our country was founded on racism, starting with the colonists and the explorers coming over here and seeking to steal the land of the Native Americans, the indigenous people, and use any means to get that land, including murder, bringing diseases to them, giving them blankets infected with smallpox. Nothing was beneath these explorers and colonists. They were Christians, yeah, I don't know what kind of Christians they were, but very sad. So anyway, we have to protect our essential workers, our first responders, our healthcare workers, our farm workers, our agricultural workers, those living in assisted living homes, retirement homes, nursing homes, veterans homes. We have to protect everyone. What Trump is doing is fail to acknowledge the existence of the disease, and he's hoping it'll just go away. That's what he kept saying from the beginning. Well, 6 million plus cases, 186,000 plus fatalities. It's not going anywhere. And he has a new person he talks to who's a doctor, but who's pushing very strange ideas. No need to get tested if you have come in contact with someone who had the virus, as long as you don't have symptoms, but he could be the spreader of the virus. Very strange. And this new person is also pushing something called herd immunity. If you open everything up, everything's fine, and no people get infected. Eventually the virus will die out. But if you infected everyone in the country and even had like a 1% fatality rates, you could end up killing millions of people. well, we're approaching 200,000 fatalities. So hopefully we'll get a new leader in who will conquer this virus and solve all the problems, the social justice, criminal justice, economic justice, environmental justice, a lot of things to solve. Now, um, I I don't want to preach, but we still have this virus. We have a lot of things happening. I don't want to repeat what's happening in the news because you hear the news from many viewpoints, from many sources, news media sites. So anyway, I don't want to repeat that stuff. But really, the way we're going to conquer this is wear a mask whenever you go out in public. Save a life. It could be your own. Also, practice social distancing. 6 feet between you and any other person. And only go out when you have to. And really, take this seriously, because it's really very important. Also, schools should not be open until it's safe to do so, and the post office should not be used as a weapon to keep people from voting, which is what Trump and his people are trying to do. So let's restore the postal services what they were before the pandemic, and let's return all those mail collection boxes that were removed from various places in all cities, even battleground states. And let's return all those sorting machines that were removed, get them working again, because this is going to be a mail-in ballot election with all the equipment there. Alright, the post office is started in 1700s, before there was a country, by Benjamin Franklin. So let's do things right. And remember, take care of yourself and others, and kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Alright, now, I think maybe it is time. Alright, let's have a little song. It's called Jamaica Farewell. I know it was recorded by Harry Belafonte, and I don't know who wrote it. Anyway, here we go. Down the way where the nights are gay, and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. But I'm sad to say, I'm on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, head is turning around, had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Down at the market you can hear ladies cry out while on their heads they bear hockey rice, saltfish are nice, and the rum is fine any time of year. But I'm sad to say, I'm on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning round, I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Sounds of laughter everywhere, and the dancing girls swing to and fro. I declare my heart is there, though I've been from Maine to Mexico. But I'm sad to say, I'm on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning round, I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Okay, that was Jamaica Farewell by Harry Belafonte. Hope you liked it. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Wednesday, September 2nd, 2020. Caroline Speaks, the State of the World. Hope you'll all be back here again tomorrow for another meeting. And stay safe, take care of yourself and others. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night, all.